Do you feel like if you don't do it yourself, it simply won't get done properly? You keep saying yes, you take on more responsibilities, you help everyone around you, you try to be a great professional, a great parent, a great partner, a great friend, and somehow, at the end of the day, you still feel like you haven't done enough. If this sounds familiar, I want you to hear this. Doing everything doesn't make you a better leader. Sometimes learning to let go is what makes you one. Welcome back to Turn On the Light Within You. Let's start from the problem itself, as I know this mindset very well. For a long time, I believed that being irresponsible meant being available for everything. If someone needed help, I wanted to help. If something needed to be done, I wanted to make sure it was done properly. And when you are capable, motivated, and ambitious, it's very easy to fall into that trap. You become the person everyone can count on. And at first, it feels good. People trust you. People appreciate you. You feel productive. But slowly, something starts happening. Your list gets longer. Your energy gets smaller. And instead of leading your priorities start leading you. Here is the mindset shift I want you to consider today. You don't have to do everything that you are capable of doing. Yes, you don't have to do everything that you are capable of doing. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should be the person doing it. And this is especially important when we are talking about leadership. Because leadership isn't about controlling every detail. Leadership is about understanding what truly matters, what requires my attention, what can I delegate, what can wait, and sometimes what can simply be left undone. So, here's a simple framework I want you to start using. Whenever you feel overwhelmed by everything you have to do, stop and ask yourself 3 questions. First, does this really matter? Not everything on your list deserves that same level of attention. Some things are urgent, some things are important, and some things are simply making noise. Learn to distinguish between them. Second question. Does this really need me? This is a powerful one. Ask yourself, am I the only person who can do this? If the answer is no, maybe it's time to delegate. Maybe someone else can learn. Maybe someone else can contribute. And here is something important. Delegating doesn't mean lowering your standards. It means giving someone else the opportunity to grow while protecting your own energy for what truly requires you. And the last question is, what deserves my best energy? Not just your time, your best energy. Because we don't have unlimited energy every day. Think about it. If you spend your best energy responding to every small request, every email, every notification, every little problem, what will be left for the things that actually matters? Your family, your health, your career, your team, your dreams, your own growth. This is where I want to challenge the way we think about leadership. Let's deep dive through the leadership connection here. So, a leader isn't necessarily the person who does the most. A leader is often the person who creates the most impact. And impact doesn't come from doing everything yourself. It comes from knowing where your energy, your attention, and your ability can make the biggest difference. Think about a team. If the leader tries to do everyone's job, the team doesn't grow, right? But when the leader gives people responsibility, trusts them, supports them, and holds them accountable, something different happens. People develop, people become more confident, and the leader has more capacity to focus on the bigger picture. That's leadership. And this applies outside work as well. And by the way, I am not only talking about your career. This applies to your life. Maybe you are the person who organizes everything at home. Maybe everyone comes to you when they need something. Maybe you are always the one solving problems. Maybe you feel guilty when you say no, especially for parents, mom with the kids. I know this feeling. But here is something I want you to remember. You can care about people without carrying everything for them. You can support people without solving every problem. You can love your family without exhausting yourself. And you can be ambitious without being available for everything. Here's the big shift. So, instead of asking yourself, how can I get everything done? Start asking, what actually deserves to get done? That question changes everything. Because sometimes the answer isn't work harder. Sometimes the answer is prioritize. Sometimes is delegate. Sometimes is say no. And sometimes it's simply let go. And now it's the time for Hope's challenge. I want you to take a piece of paper and write down everything currently demanding your attention. Don't organize it yet. Just write it. Just put it down. Then go through your list and ask yourself 3 questions. First, does this really matter? Second, does this really need me? Third, does this deserve my best energy? And then choose one thing you can delegate, postpone, simplify, or let go of this week. Just one. Don't try to transform your entire life overnight. Start with one decision. Because sometimes one decision creates space for something much more important. So, if you have been feeling overwhelmed because you are trying to do it all, I hope today's message gives you permission to pause and reconsider. You don't have to carry everything to prove that you are capable. You don't have to say yes to everything to prove that you care. And you don't have to do everything yourself to be a great leader. Lead what matters. Protect your energy. Create space for what truly deserves you. If today's message turned on a little more light within you, please like and subscribe for more messages from Hope. And remember, we got one life, one chance. Let's live it fully and keep turning on the light within you.